Well, hello everybody, Mr. O here, and forgive the sound. I'm not in a studio, I'm in the high school classroom, and the lighting. So for the final of the hand project, I'm trying to get everything. I am not done drawing. I got lots of flowers. I think I'm going to add some ladybugs and stuff like that to my hand. But I want you to notice that I drew everything with the HB pencil, and I drew a little bit darker so I knew it would show up on the video. I don't trust the lighting in here. And I got lots more to draw, but I don't want to wait forever and then forget to do the video for the next trimester. So I'm going to show what you do once you have everything drawn. The idea is you're not really sketching beforehand, your artistic hand, you're just doing it. Therefore, you got a lot of thinking to do, and you don't want to start shading too early. When you start shading too early or shade as you go when you don't have a plan, you start muting the colors, because it is important to know where your light source is before you start shading. Because if you just start shading individual things as you go, it's gonna look odd and not very good. So all I'm gonna do is shade this one mushroom. Now, could I do it with my regular pencil? Yes, but I like to build up. I'm gonna start with my 2B. I got a 2B here. And I've never used Reeves before, so when I do sharpen a pencil, I'm going to be using a hand sharpener, not a wall sharpener, because these 2Bs are too soft. And with these Prismacolor sharpeners, I'm going to do the wide end. So what I'm going to do is just go around first where I know there's going to be darker shadows. And yes, when I go in with the 6B, it's going to be a lot different. I'm going to really build those shadows up. And I just want to see, especially when it comes to the skin, what I'm doing. So like I'm imagining if this is going to be kind of a red, so it's going to be a darker color than the spots, of course. And I think now maybe I'll do the side here. I know I'm going to go in with the 6B. When you go darker, you be surprised, and I do have an 8B, you be surprised how fast you can get dark. That's why it's best to wait, because like right here, I'm going to put a little bit of a highlight. I'm going to leave that like the moon glow. And I'm going to go around, and as you can see, this is just the 2B. It's going to be darker, and I think I want to clean up a little bit. I think I'm going to have to go in with an eraser, so give me a second. This is where a kneaded eraser would be handy, but this is just fine. I do have the electric erasers, but not for what I'm doing. Would it make it easier? Yes, but it's a waste of what the electric eraser is for. And I don't want to smudge my pencil, so I'm just using the tissue. And you'll notice that I got the tissue to put my hand over. I'm going to go to the 4B. These look so much alike, I don't know which ones are which just yet. And I just want to put a darker shadow on this side. I think I am going to end up using the electric eraser on this mushroom. I'm only going to do the mushroom in the top of the hand. And I just want you to see how I do that in regular time. Don't worry, I'm not going to go super elaborate. When you see it in person, I'll probably have it finished, and you guys will be all, oh, well, that doesn't look like the one from the video. I'll probably have more blending done. As you can see, I'm getting the different layers. Just want to put just a little bit of shadow there. I don't want to put any eraser There we go. I just want a light touch where it looks like there's shadow, but it's different. And as you can see, the different values. And I'm going to go in with the 6B. If I can grab the right one, that's the air conditioning unit. You guys will get used to that. It'll sound like the machines are ready to blow, but I guess that's just normal. I'm going to just go down with the 6B a little bit. And since I don't see much of the bottom, I'm not going to worry about the details of the bottom per se. And I'm going to just gently. I was getting too dark too fast there. Gently, just put, and you can see I have 4 different values already, and that's what you want to build. Now, right here, the skin is going to be darker ultimately than the root of the mushrooms. And I want to slowly build it up because I also going to have to do gleams off the side of the skin. As you know, skin will reflect light, and so I hope that mushroom is standing out to you guys on video. There's some cleanup I need to do on the sides there. I can do this. Now I want to show you how I would go back in with the electric eraser. I'm going to draw with it just to clean up. Okay, so I'm actually using the moon as my light source. That's why I'm kind of keeping this clean, but I needed to do this, but I had already I don't need to have too much. And I just have just a little bit. And that will keep it a little soft. I'll go back in, soften that up just a little bit so the lines aren't so harsh. And there's the air conditioner again. I hope, blow that away. I don't have my eraser vacuum. I hope that makes sense why we want to wait, because as you do this, you want to build up the layers and layers. Now, could I go in with an 8B? Usually I leave the darkest shades, whether it's 8B, 9B, 10B, till I get everything kind of done. And I go in and just say, where do I need to go darker? Where do I need to reflect a little bit more with, and I take the electric eraser and brighten up an area. So I hope that makes sense. So you guys make these beautiful, wonderful, artistic eyes. Hands, this is the hand project. So if I've already called it eyes, I'm sorry. It's a holiday, and this is how I'm spending it. So you guys have a beautiful day, and never forget, you are important.